Okay, let's look at the next step, which is obviously a continuation from the last advanced step we did. Okay chaps, so you see in that step we were taking from the angel and moving off from the angel. If I just quickly go over that angel part again. So what we had was we had our right hand to her right hand. We stepped forward, picked up our left hand, we brought her around into the angel, okay? So what we're going to do is we're actually going to push her. I just turned her slightly, instead of her staying forward and me step forward, I just turned her a bit more, so then she's going to my left with that step. So if I show you that from this angle, okay? So I step in, 1, 2, 3. Now instead of bringing her 5, 6 and 7 to here, I'm just going to bring her around a bit more, so her shoulders are turning around a bit more, so then I'm going to send her to my left in that step, okay? I'll show you that once more. So we step 1, 2, 3, lead, 5, 6, 7, around to there. So now I'm going to step to my left, and as I step to my left, I'm going 1, 2, 3, and I turn her. So that when she steps, okay, she steps 1, 2, 3. You see that? From this angle, the shoulder goes that way. 1, bring the shoulder back, 2, 3. That's what she's basically doing in that step. So that's what you're doing when you're bringing her around from the angel. If I show you that once more, let me do it from this angle. So 1, 2, 3, bring her around, 5, 6, 7, bring it this way. 1, 2, 3. And your shoulders just turn with you into that step. So ladies, when you come around from that angel, okay, right hand to right hand, he's going to drop that hand down. As for the other hand, 1, 2, 3, going to turn you into the angel, 5, 6, 7. Now he's going to bring you around more around here, ladies, okay? So he's bringing your shoulders around there. So you're going to walk, 1, he's going to bring the shoulder around, 2, bring the shoulder back, 3, into the step, okay? So you have that walk step. So if I do it from this angle, so you're going to step 1, 2, 3, step, okay, into there, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm doing a tap there. You might want to do a tap. It might just give you a bit of styling, ladies. 1, 2, 3, and tap into the step, okay, or you just do your normal 1, 2, 3. So let me just do that once again. Let me do it with my back. 2, so right hand, drops the right hand down. So we step 1, 2, 3, brings you forward, 5, 6, 7, turns you this way, 1, 2, 3, and the tree's in the way. Okay, so chaps, when we bring her over to our left, okay, so we're stepping 1, step behind yourself as you turn her to 3, okay, and then bring her back around again, 5, 6, 7. So that's what we're doing, is we're sending her one way, so bringing her 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And you're turning her shoulders all the time. So her shoulders will be mimicking yours, of course. So when you turn her shoulders, let me do it from this angle. When you turn her shoulders, you send her forward, you turn her shoulders to send her to the side, and you turn her shoulders to send her back. Same again, send her forward, turn her shoulders to go to the side, turn her shoulders again to go back. And in that instance, she's sort of like in up against us, okay? When we're doing that step. So when we're stepping 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, she's here in our bodies, in our shoulders. So ladies, again, that's your step, okay? He's stepping you 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now chaps, from here, we've just done that one again. Let me just do it once more. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. What we're going to do, chaps, is we'll go 1 into that step. Now, with your weight onto your right foot, you want to keep your balance here on your centre. We're simply going to go 1 into there. Now, I'm turning her shoulders, so I'm turning my shoulders, which in turn is turning hers, and my balance is staying here. And again, you so often see chaps go 1 and they step here, but what you're doing is you're actually pulling the girl away from her centre, so she can't do her step. You have to stay in exactly the same place. You can do the style or not do the style. 1, okay? But this type of step, because you want to get that style, is sharp. 1, wrong foot, sorry. 1, okay? This enables her then to go 1 into that step. So looking at that from the lady's point of view for a sec. So ladies, you stepped, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If he pushes your shoulders really tight, really quick, that turns your body sharp, so you can style it, ladies, into that step. And once again, same as the men, you have your weight onto your left foot, and as he brings you into the step, you step onto your right, drop your weight down. You don't want to lean or go too far back. So 1. And what you're doing is you're dropping that weight and 1. So, and 1. Now, there's no weight on this left foot, okay? Your weight is on your right foot. That's your number 1 anyway into that step. And that just gives you style, ladies. 1 into the step. But it all comes from that shoulder movement again into the step. So chaps, doing that again, we're going to go and 1, 2, 3. What we're going to do is going to bring her back to the position she started at. So if she started here and you went 1, 2, we just bring her back again. And we do exactly the same because we're going sharp. 1, 2, 3. That's all we're doing. If you're doing a style, leg goes out, back in to where you started from. Don't move off your spot. Nice and sharp. 1, 2, 3. See from this angle. And 1, 2, 3. So from there, if we go 1, 2, 3. Now what we need to do is we need to lean her forward 5, okay? So you're bringing your body forward because you want her to go 1, 2, 3 and go forward into the step. So if you're behind her, holding her frame, you're just simply pushing her forward into her 5. So again, chaps, you're going 1, 2, 3. You're going to go forward, okay? Then you're going to lead her out into a turn because her shoulders are this way, so you can bring either the right hand up, 5, 6, 7, or you can bring the left hand up, 5, 6, 7. And what that looks like for her is when she's doing the step, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure if it's a double on there. If it's a double, okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7, 1 into the step. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7, and 1. I'll go over the both. I'll do the single and I'll do the double as well. Okay? So chaps, when you're leading that on the double, so it's 1, 2, 3, lean forward, 5, 6, and 7, and 1. The same type of lead as we showed you just earlier with the double, okay? The arm goes around, and here, slow down so she finishes into that step, okay? So you push on the 1, push on the 2 until you're around here, and then you relax so that she can then finish that step off. So again, chaps, one more. I'll show you from this angle. You're stepping 1, 2, 3, lean forward, 5, 6, and 7, and 1, 2, 3. Obviously, if it's a single turn, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. And you can do that with both hands. It makes no difference to finish that step off. So ladies, let's do the single step, the single turn first. So he's leading you, okay? He brings you back into that 1, 2, 3. And what you're doing, ladies, is when you start there, because our foot is already down or it's already touching the floor, we're simply either going to bring it back or we're just going to step onto it, into that step for our 2. So it goes 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Okay, what you don't want to do is 1, 2, and then go 2, 3 into the step. Your foot's already there. So I'll show you that again from here. 1, 2, 3. So of course your weight then, ladies, is on your right foot. Now here he's going to bring you forward into your step. And again, with your step, you're not just stepping straight forward. He's turning that shoulder so he brings you forward into the step. Turning that shoulder forward. So with the single, there's your 5. So here, bring you around. 6, 7, and again, 1, 2, 3. This angle, 1. Sorry, do it quick again. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Now on this double, ladies, it's a bit trickier, okay? You must count in your head 6 and 7 and 1. So those are the steps that you're going to create to actually do the double. So for instance, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7 and 1, 2, 3. So that's your count, okay? And again, what you can see is my feet when you're doing that step. 1, 2, 3, 5. The important one, ladies, is that one, 6. What you don't want to do is step away, because then you'll travel far too far and it'd be difficult to do the spin. So here really is where you're turning. So there's your 5. With 6, you're actually turning. So you're bringing yourself around, and 7 and 1, 2, 3. So in speed, if I do it from this angle, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7 and 1, 2, 3. Now that's 2.5 turns, okay? But again, it's down to him to turn you. It's not down to you to turn you. It's down for you to make sure that you don't step too far away and then you step down and you keep your center. That's your job, okay? As long as you've got your resistance in your arms, he will turn you. He will turn you at the speed and the amount of turns that he wants, because you can't decide, you can't determine that. He has to determine that when you're stepping. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7 and 1, 2, 3. And once you count it like that, you can then slow yourself down in your step, ladies. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and slow, and 1, 2, 3. And you'll find that will work in the music when you're doing that step. Always centered, ladies. When you're turning on the center, you don't want the feet open when you're actually turning, because you'll obviously be moving in that direction. Okay, always keep it that, and look for the slow down so you can start out. So let's attempt that with music. So the men's lead, in the angel, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7, 1, 2, 3, 5. Turn from this angle, into the angel, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, over, style, forward, double, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the lady step, right hand, 1, 2, 3, into the angel, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, style, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7, and 1, 2, 3. Bit difficult. Let's do that again. 7, and 1, 2, 3. Into the angel, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, style, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7, and 1, 2, 3.